points.
Even Cronton, look at him. He's going a little bit aggressive. He's, standing up solid in the circle. Evo has definitely spotted him down, but Cronton manages to wipe out Team INES as he takes Evil Eye. And as you can see, VSG Crawler's Evo, being the last member surviving from his squad, he's getting the job done. He's, constantly poking the members of Team Gottle. And now that the members of Team Gottle know the whereabouts of his position, I think they're going to punish him. Because Team Fnatic, they still do have a cover. I really doubt if Team Gottle has a grenade to their belt. But you can see Evo has been eliminated. So finally it comes down to a 3v2 showdown between Team Fnatic and Team Gottle.
I think that was a little bit of kind of like a misclick on his part, because he kind of got up a bit too early. Should have made this wait down, but wait a second. Existent goes in for on them, but we are down to a true Mexican standoff. 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen. We have the boys from Orange Rock, a 4-man squad, Megastars and Fnatic down to 3 members each. And Paradox trying to get inside the zone. That zone is going to do a bit of damage. But have a look, Anto just took out Scout OP right now. OR is kind of playing spoil sport. They actually have dominance in those houses.
Yeah, and look at their positions. I mean, they've got their players kind of in a different 1-to-1 formation, and they're actually playing it out right in all directions. See, Team Megastars have a little bit of a rough patchy moment right now, because I just see Paradox and Encore, and Mavi is going to go on a 1v1 spree with Encore, and that might really go south for Encore, because Mavi is a very good 1v1 player, and that might actually come into his favor. But if you can see Paradox, if you can give that cover from behind, then things might change a little bit for Team Orange Rock. But now I think Team Orange Rock might just be in a lot of trouble, because see, what is happening right now is Fnatic and Team Megastars are trying to close in from different directions, and Team Orange Rock needs to be prepared for both these fights at the same moment.
Now the thing is, I wonder if OR thinks they're up against one team or, multiple teams, as we obviously see the case is. Now the thing is, they can actually kind of help each other out, because if they hear gunfire, they know they have to capitalize on that situation right there and then. But always in a bit of a tricky spot, because he does have Encore on one end, Paradox on the other. Diljit is going to be keeping point in this house as he goes up, always trying to sneak his way in. He's trying to be as quiet, but he has given those footsteps away. I think he knows there is someone in this corner. He's going to be concentrating over there. Viru, meanwhile, opens up on Encore, and Diljit and OS are still in a face-off with just one window in between.
Yeah, and still trying to keep Vincent down, but Encore does manage to escape, and he has to actually get inside the circle. And Mavi is guarding that Kate right over there. Ovesa still going on a standoff with Diljit, and this might be an interesting one. But as Ronak throws a beautiful grenade and creates that opening, and we'll have to see if Ronak actually follows back, because Mavi has gone directly to give a res onto his fallen teammate.
That could spell trouble. One more grenade could actually spell trouble, would wreak havoc. Oh my goodness, Ronak to the left, but I think he's actually spotted somebody else. He's going for another knock. Ronak is going to be the grenadier right now. He gets 2 quick knocks, moving in. He is the last man standing. Is he going to hit him on time? He unfortunately does not. And just like that, Fnatic is out of this match right now. But brilliant work from him. Mavi is the last guy up against Paradox right now. He goes in, he shoots, Paradox gets taken down, and all who are behind, right? Yeah. They are, see, they have their eyes on God-like as well. Down to the last 3 teams. He gets a spot, Jonathan, with some rapid fire on the enemy. I was going to say, that was actually rapid. That was huge. They do get a knock. Jonathan and the boys from TSM up against Godlike, and of course the Cells down below. This can go either way. The Cells in a little bit of a tricky situation, because I do not see how they're going to come up, unless they don't take some damage. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see a member of TSM almost getting like obliterated with Z-Cod? Their reflexes fixes. Their reflexes.
I mean, whenever it comes to Jonathan, like I've always told in the past, you run out of adjectives to describe how great this player always plays. And, provided with that huge jargon that you have, I mean, there will be a point you will still run out of words for this guy. Yeah, coming back to the game, we have TSM Entity, taking multiple fights, and they're taking those fights with ease as we speak of, because Gordel does have that advantage. They have that high ground. but still they're not able to, kind of control the map because TSM entity is holding themselves really well. Smokey goes on with a grenade, and if he does manage to create an opening, if he does manage to get a knock on Clutch God, things might, be a little bit awry for TSM entity. But until and unless they're all the players intact, I think you cannot rule out a game from TSM entity's hands.
Can I say something real quick? Oh my goodness, have a look at the zone right now. Fixes, Sales might actually be in a good spot over here because they are on the edge. It all depends on where it goes next because Godlike has to come down. They are going right up against TSM right now. Neo getting a knock. They know they have to act right now. They have to act. They can't wait. The boys from TSM are pushing up towards the blue zone, making sure that they thwart the attack before Godlike can do anything. Tronton gets a knock, but he gets taken down in return from Neo. Neo is going for the kill. He spots out Smokey. Smokey gets taken down. They are down to one last man. It's 2-on-1 situation. In fact, and Godlike has been eliminated from this game. Ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful, wonderful run by them. But now we are down to two teams. Of course, you have been talking about these boys, Celts and TSM. 4v3. Who is going to walk away with all the glory?
I think Team Cells is pretty much stuck over there because they cannot, possibly go on towards the, top of this area because they're already stuck and the blue zone has already covered them up. And TSM entity does know about their position, so it's going to be a few little bit of grenades, and those are those, antics being shown by Team TSM entity because they already know they've got this game in their bags. So TSM entity Z got still spotting out Cells Rocks and his teammate, and any moment, I guess, this game might be heading towards a close.
I mean, I think that is basically they can't really do anything right now. And that vehicle, if it blows up, they're lucky they did not get knocked. Why did he come out like that? I mean, I guess the zone is going to force them. This is an inevitable end, it seems like, for the boys from Cells. But Clutch God is going down. He's going to get taken down. He gets taken down. They're going to win. Capitalize on that kill point. Oh my goodness.
You can see Mortal holding the flank, making sure no one comes in from the side. Avi from Crawlers, he's aware that they are in a rough spot. They do have the advantage of the fact that there is a little bit of depression on that landscape where they can use for some cover, and Mortal's gonna get spotted out by Avi, and he's gonna get the knock on Mortal. He's going for the kill, but he's gonna inch ahead at the same time because he in turn will be found out by the dude, and Mortal getting saved by their opponents. And the dude, he however someone knocks Aman, and just like that, I believe Solar just down to one player alive, and that is a rough story indeed. Crawlers one standing, and it's all down to Soul's out. They're out. It's all down to Marcus with his VHG Crawlers. It's a 2v2, although Crawlers have one player crawling around, and it's all down to Evo. He needs to make something happen. Yasuria crawling together with his teammate. It's a 1v1, two people crawling around.
Now 8 kills to their name. These guys are gunning people down left, right, and center. And now have a look at this. They have their eyes fixed on Neo. He sprays and he connects, taking down TSM entities. Neo, I think this is going to be a moment when the boys from Synergy are going to be pushing in on that location. But have a look at the map. They have to clear out entity first, and only then can they go on to Elementrix, who are actually in the zone. Oh, perfectly timed grenade over there.
My lord.
Neo. Austin gets taken down, on top helping out. I mean, this is just pandemonium play.
This is pandemonium indeed. It's going to be Zygarde. It's going to come up clutch here. He's got that AK-47, but he faces off two people. Schreider takes on Zygarde. Schreider going in for the kill, and TSM entity are getting mauled alive. Sirvi joins in the party as well, taking on Neo. And just like that, TSM entity are down to one player. They had 4 alive 30 seconds ago. And suddenly, there's no one left. One player, INES, gets knocked out in the 5th position, but they do get 7 kills, so that's something to work with. It's all on Mr. Jonathan, and they have no idea where he is.
Jonathan is holding his ground. He's being patient. He knows the enemy is going to come by. The blue zone is also going to be playing a bit of a trick on him. I think he spotted him. He gets one knock. Wait a second. Is he going to get a second? He spots him. He's going to bide his time. He gets the second knock. The play's own health. INES, on the other hand, he is going to have to run.
Brilliant!
Zone. This
a GG moment right
do
there.
you realize we are down to last 3 teams? Correction! Last 2 teams.
They're dead, TSM. I think I jinxed him. The nade finds Jonathan, but what a clutch from him. Ensures a 3rd place position, and that means I do believe they're going to be in top now. It's all on Bex and...